Hey there, and welcome to exercise number 51. In this one, we need to write a function named ascendingSplit that receives an array of numbers as parameter. The function should split the array into as many subarrays as necessary so that each one is sorted in ascending order. And a very important note, the order of the initial array should be preserved. Below we have an example. So if our array is this one, 1, 2, minus 5, minus 7, 0, 11, and 24, then the correct split is this one, right? We first have an array with 1, 2, which are in ascending order. Then we have an array with just minus 5, because we cannot put it with 1, 2, and we cannot put it with the rest. And finally, the third array is this one, minus 7, 0, 11, 24, all of them being in ascending order. We have another example below, so if this is our array, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, the correct split should be this one. We first have an array with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them are in ascending order, and then we have one element per array, because there's no way to put them so they're in ascending order. Now, if you want to solve this exercise for yourself, click on the link in the description. If not, keep watching. I'm going to go here into the right side, into the code area. And the first thing I want to do is create a new array that's going to have my result. So I'm going to say result is going to be an array, and this one is going to be the array of arrays. Now, we need to iterate through all the numbers in our array. And I want to do that using a while loop. So I'm first going to create an I that's going to be 0. That's the index. I'm going to say while I is less than numbers.length. And you're going to see immediately why I'm using a while loop. And what do I want to do here in the while? Well, I want to assume that this number is the first one in a new interval. So I'm going to say const interval is numbers of I. It just has this number. But now the question is, what other numbers does it have? Well, it's going to have all numbers following I, which are in ascending order. So I'm going to put another while loop here. And I'm going to say while numbers of I is less or equal than numbers of I plus 1, then I'm going to add the next number in the interval. So I'm going to put interval.push numbers of I plus 1. And of course, I'm going to do here I plus plus. So now this inner while is going to add all the numbers in this interval that initially contains just a number at position I. Now, after we get out of this one, we know we finished the interval. So what do we got to do? I got to push it in our result, and I got to increment I so we get to the next number. At the end, I just have to return result. Now let's test our code. So I'm going to say console log ascending split of, and let me just take the array here. And we get 3 arrays, 1, 2, then minus 5, then minus 7, 0, 11, 24, which is exactly the same value as this one here on the left. So this looks good. Now let's test our solution. And voila, it works. Cheers, and see you in the next one.